Teresa's kitchen, and we are going to make sopa de cebolla with my very favorite kitchen instrument, the Thermomix, which lives right here on the counter. And Teresa's getting ready to make onion soup. And there are the onions that are all peeled and ready to go. And she is frying bread in olive oil for the soup. Okay, first we start with cheese, and it's manchego, Teresa?
Este es parmesano.
Ah, this is parmesan. First she's going to grate the parmesan. ¿Cuánto parmesano?
150.
125 gramos, no? Grams.
Sí. Como tengo menos, luego le añado de otra.
Okay, she has a little less than that, so she's going to add a different kind in a minute. So, putting the Thermomix, ¿cómo?
10 segundos en velocidad 4.
10 seconds at velocity 4. Do-do-do-do. One of my favorite kitchen
Está muy
sounds.
duro, le falta más.
She said the cheese is very hard, so she's got to do it some more. Let's have a look.
Velocidad 10, no 4.
Okay, she said she did the velocity 10 instead of 4 because the cheese was pretty dry, and so the Thermomix needed a little more oomph to get it done. How much, does it say number of onions or does it say weight? ¿Es peso o número de cebollas?
No, he contado 1 kilo.
Okay, so it's
siempre he hecho un poquito menos.
Okay, it's 1 kilo, which is about 2 1/4, I don't know exactly, pounds, and she's putting those in. She says she usually puts just a little bit less. So this is going into the main bowl of the Thermomix. Notice we didn't clean anything because the Thermomix is also going to cook our soup.
Segundos, velocidad 4.
5 seconds, velocity 4. Okay, and then she's doing it a little at a time so that... Okay, sometimes with the Thermomix you just keep adding and you can clear and weigh the next ingredient. We are following the recipe from the Thermomix book, so in this case you take the things out.
Mejor en 2 veces.
She said it works better. You get, I assume, a better cut if you do it in 2 passes.
Están llorando los ojos.
She said her eyes are starting to water. But in Spanish you say, my eyes are crying. Look at what a great, and this is not making mush out of the onions. They're really nicely chopped. Looks great. So 50 grams of oil, and in Spain pretty much I would say 90% of the time they use olive oil. Occasionally for frying they'll use vegetable oil, but it's not common.
5 minutos, varoma. 5 segundos, no, 5 minutos.
5 minutes. ¿Estás calentando el aceite?
Esto es para que se caliente el aceite. 5
okay,
minutos.
so first we're warming up the olive oil for 5 minutes.
Varoma. Velocidad 1.
And so the varoma ¿qué es exactamente?
Varoma es la temperatura máxima.
Okay, varoma means the maximum temperature. So she's putting at the maximum temperature for 5 minutes. After this, when this 5 minutes is up, you put in the onion and you let it go for 20 minutes. Pero de varoma o
de temperatura varoma.
Temperature varoma, so the maximum temperature.
Giro a la izquierda.
And you push this button here on the right.
Y velocidad cuchara.
And the velocity of the blade is spoon, which is cuchara. The spoon velocity is the most gentle. Okay.
El queso, si no hay de fundir, se añade de otro, porque es para cubrirlo y gratinarlo.
Okay, so the cheese, si no es para fundir, no entiendo.
Que el queso tiene que ser para fundir.
Ah, the cheese needs to be the type that will melt well. Porque...
Sale mejor con queso que tú tritures.
Okay, so it comes out better with cheese that... ¿Tritures? ¿Qué significa?
Rallar.
Rallado?
Small pieces, really small.
Really small pieces, really fine, like grated parmesan.
Pero si no, pues...
If you don't have that, then you can use something else that will melt well.
Para gratinar.
Like this was queso rallado, and that will work too. Queso rallado means grated cheese.
Sí.